All right, enough clowning around. Let's get back to work. The 4-step daily review and prepare period. What's it all about? Well, you know, in coaching we have a thing that we call the daily musts or everyday drills. What does that mean? Well, if you're going to be a great athlete or be great at anything you do, there's got to be certain things that you're committed to, certain habits, certain techniques. And again, we call them everyday drills or daily musts, things that you do every day that bring about the greatness. Well, as a student, there's 4 things that are part of this everyday drill or these daily musts, and it's the review and prepare period. All right, number 1, what are you going to do? You're going to take out your class index and summary form, and you're going to write a summary for every single class that you had. Now again, in this review and prepare period, it doesn't matter if you do it in the morning or in the evening. You've got to study with your body clock. Some people like to get up early and do it. Some people prefer to do it later in the evening. The bottom line is it has to be done every day. Write a summary bringing together the main topics and ideas discussed in the class and put it on the summary form. Maybe you had a movie and didn't take notes. Good, that's part of your summary. Maybe they called off class or they canceled class. Put class canceled. That's going to be important when you go back to study for the test. Okay, number 2, I want you to plan your day on your lineup card using the checklist. Remember, nothing will ever slip through the cracks if you use your checklist. And again, you're going to get that great technique I gave you called remembering by forgetting. The checklist is going to remember it for you. Have a daily plan every single day. Number 3, you've got to prepare your note paper. If you have paper already set up for the 1/4, 3/4 note-taking method, remember that one that I taught you way back in the beginning of the workbook? If it's already set up, then you can skip this step. But if it's not, what I want you to do is go into every single day of classes with at least 10 sheets of paper pre-lined for note-taking. I don't want you having to mess with your ruler, marking lines on it so that you can take the 1/4, 3/4 notes during class. I want you to go in ready for it. It's going to take you less than 10 seconds, okay? And number 4, you remember in the note-taking method where I told you how to actively involve yourself in the notes by writing your own test questions? That's what I want you to do with the remainder of the time. How long does the 4-step review and prepare period last every day? It shouldn't take you more than 30 minutes. And it shouldn't take you more than, say, 10 to 15 minutes to do the first 3 steps. So in your remaining 15 minutes, what I want you to do is focus on the notes that you either took today, if you're doing it at night, or yesterday, if you're doing this in the morning. And I want you to go through those notes and write your own test questions in the margin so that you are ready for those teachers. And then, if you still have time remaining, what are you going to do? Well, read the test question, look at the answer. Read the test question, look at the answer. And pretty soon, you know what? Those answers are just going to be part of your core.